channel to keep you informed what's going on through its connection energy force systems. Everything is high rising through its continuous force, high rising through so many connection energy systems. I just got back from, well, I was in Puebla and now I'm back in Mexico City. So the interconnection through its force recognition, the activation code frequency systems are changing everything through the anomaly systems, changing everything through the galaxy systems. These things are going through its connection area of its mind system. Mind system is going in so many waving cycles. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, subscribers and viewers. Everybody that's going through its fantastic device systems and everything through its connection of its mind frequency systems, the open frequency systems, the connection of space and time, continuous force systems. I just finished putting up Space Discoveries 3. Please feel free to watch, subscribe, like, and share as I keep you informed. I'll be putting up episode 4 next week. So like I said, every week there'll be a video going up, which is fantastic. I'm glad you guys are having a great time watching the video. The more you watch the video, you more get a better understanding how everything has evolved. Things are going through its continuous force, and that force is recognized everything through the mind system, because the mind is everything through the hydraulic system. It's an extremely powerful entity force system once it comes on its own writing system. Once it understands its own travels, once it understands its own brain frequencies, it's on its connection, okay? Because it's no longer in the higher self, it's no longer in the dimension, it's now in the guides of its mortal system, okay? It's how to get connected with the mortal soul. Okay, so I phrased my system when I was in Puebla. It's very important when you go from different traveling mechanisms that you change alignment systems through clouds, anything through the dimensional realm sets, anything through its connection of its wormholes, anything through its vibrations, anything through its frequencies. If I don't change the atmosphere systems, what happens? Time sequences of space and time, it changes everything through its element, it changes everything through humanity of its vibration system. Okay, so it's very important that knowing how powerful you are through an entity force, your connection of your body simulator or your body ecosystem is going to change everything through its waving patterns, through its colorations. So it's very important that every time I go to a different travel, okay, through an acceleration speed system, the velocity is always going to change the cloud formations. So it's very important that I do that. So anyway, I hope everybody had a really, really good time watching Space Discoveries. And I love doing what I'm doing. I love keeping putting up videos for you. You guys are going through so many connection energy wave patterns. Understanding that when you go through space and time is to know the difference between space atmosphere and time atmosphere systems through its sequences and its connections through its portals and activations. This is where you really have to get connected through the anomaly situation, where it comes into space and the sidewinding angles, it splits in half, okay? Because the dimensional Earth is split in 4 of its atmosphere systems, okay? So they're all on different vibration systems. Because there's so many country systems, understanding the vibration of its frequency systems is understanding the code frequencies, okay? Because there's different climates, different nature's core, different energy, different locations, different dimensions. All location centers are high winding its forces through its line frequencies, through the simulator and its connection through its energy location of systematical system, which is you, but your force winding your cycles through the space and time continuous force system. So I hope everybody understands what army time is. Okay, it's knowing how to modify and calculate everything through time sequences. Okay, so it's kind of like 1300 hours is 1 o'clock. Okay, 1500 hours is 3 o'clock. So it's knowing the time differences of what's going on through space and its connection of time frequency systems. Because like I said, when I look at my watch, I'm always ahead of time. Okay, so it depends on your day and how many times you go through your traveling mechanisms, because you could be 20 minutes ahead of time, you can be half hour, you can be 45 minutes. Okay, so it's not something that's already set in its mind, it's already set in its mind. Okay, so you're not thinking of what to say, it's already been said. It's just understanding that past reference that you're living is now it's on its continuous force. So you're living that cycle and circle through this force recognition where you come into its presence. Okay, so everything through its presence is going to be its future. Okay, so it's very important that everybody understands the difference between space and time and how it goes on a continuum alloy situation, and it rotates, circles and cycles every single time through its force recognition. Okay, these things are very powerful because, like I said, once you get into time sequencing codes, Okay, then you get to understand the Army time, how it's very important that everything through their frequency levels has to go back into time through its switch. So that's how we get into the major grids. That's how we get back into its alignments. Okay, so it's very important that dimensional sets its division back into a balanced system through a vibration. Okay, because like I said, the dimensional Earth is going on a continuous location center, and it's high rising everything through colorations, and it's going through so many wind forces right now. It's extremely powerful that's going on. So basically, when you get into the simulation, okay, you really, like I said, you have to understand line communication, because it's everything to friendship, relationship, partnership. You have to have that with the mind, the heart, and the soul. And the soul has to understand it's mortal of its soul. So you connect in all ways and forms with its perception, its audios, and its voicing grids, okay? Because everything is going to change faster and faster. Because like I said, that 2020 is extremely powerful activation code frequency, okay? And that connects in all realms of humanity's systems. So it's the cornerstones of everything through its galaxy systems, okay? Because the anomaly systems is changing its switching of its time patterns, and it's changing its location systems of its frequency systems. Okay, so that's what's happening right now. So understanding what space is and what time is, you understand where you are through the location. Are you behind time or are you ahead of time? Okay, and it's not a thought process. It's already a thought process that's already in the mind system. Okay, because everything is created once you get your balance. Once you get your balance, then you get the energy of its cycle systems through its circulation rotations. It goes into your body system, okay, and it changes everything through its intelligent systems. And that's how we get our knowledge of its energy, of its cycle division. So these things are going extremely fast. So be prepared for those portal activations. They're going to get bigger, they're going to get stronger, and they're going to wind force our body systems. So you really have to pay attention how to travel faster and faster, and how to get the energy of its information through its panel divisions, because every planet system is going to give you location centers of energy cycles through the simulation of its line system. Okay, so it's very important everybody understands line frequencies, okay, because everything is allocated through location. You have to get friendship and partnership and relationship with lines. It's very basic. It's extremely basic. It's the A, B's, and C's of everything when it comes to space and time. So other than that, Pablo was, it was nice being back there. Things have changed a lot. It's knowing how to change the ground formations. And when I went through Popa and Ista, through its continuous force, it was changing the atmospheres through the energy cycles. So it's very powerful stuff when you go through different locations through the body system, because you understand not just reaction, but you understand everything through its reaction. Okay, so you have to know the difference between the two. Linda, how you doing? Oh, thank you. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been watching Space Discoveries. I put up channel divisions of TV series. I'm putting up 4 next week, so everybody's having a great time watching them. So I'm just getting everybody aware of what's going on with the portal activations and everything through its continuous force, how it's high rising its divisions through your body simulators. And I notice your circle light is going on its waving cycles, and you're doing exceptionally well. Yeah, I'm doing exceptionally well. Yeah. Yeah. So other than that, things are going exceptionally well, like I said. So once we get into the lines, then we can understand vibrations. Okay, so I'll do that, do the illustration diagram program tomorrow. And I'll show you how you go to higher interforce connections through your body simulator. Your body simulator has to react to everything through the mind system, because the mind system is connecting values, it's connecting program systems, it's connecting everything through the energy cycles, it's connecting through the behavior of its vibration systems. Okay, you have to understand energy of intelligence. Okay, now's the time, because when you force wind your cycles through portal activations, energy is going to come into you faster. Okay, and you have to extremely react to everything. Okay. Then the actions come in, okay, through the transmitter and the receiver. Okay. So it's very important we understand the gamma rays and everything through its continuous force, because everything's a high rise. Okay. So, but other than that, just really, really concentrate on what the mind is and why. Just ask yourself, why is the mind so powerful? Okay. Questions on questions, then you get answers on answers, right? The more you understand the listening skills of the inner force, then you understand the outer force of its inner force. These things are extremely powerful when you're connecting all realms of a definitive space. Once you get into definitive space, then you get it into the infinity, okay, of its breath, okay? You have to have that to connect through its connection through the gamma rays, because it connects in all realms, okay? So it's kind of like a screaming cycle of a system that's connected through a vibration of a star system, because everything in space has a loudening mechanism. So you understand its interconceptions that have their inner voice connection, where it connects through the angelic realms, has different interforce of numbers, letters, and shapes. Okay, so we understand the numbers. Once you see a number, 444, 1111, 2222, you have to understand, I give you frequency levels from 1 to 10 and give you understanding of what's going on for the line sequences of its point division into dimensional set systems through activation code systems. So it's very important you guys understand your communications fully and completely with your portals, because they're going to get faster, your energy cycles are going to get stronger, your energy fields are going to get more forceful, and your body simulator is going to uprise its chakra system through its coloration patterns through the magic grids. We have to get in this the simulation of its world system. You have to understand everything through your perception. It changes colorations every single time through its co-frequency systems. That's how we get into the army time. Okay. So hopefully everybody understands that, what army time is. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why, like I said, 1300 hours is 1 o'clock. So it's understanding that's in a totally different multi-language to a communication of a time frequency of a time zone language, okay, which is a time code. Because everything through the dimension has its own activation, right? But you have to deploy yourself. You have to activate yourself. You have to understand your defaults. You have to understand your wall connections. You have to understand your firewalls. You have to understand your softwares. You have to understand your web graphing systems through connection of vibrations of location of GPS location systems. Your analytical mind is going to change everything through the frequency of its fractions, okay? I know it's getting more powerful and understanding that I haven't done a live video in 5 days, so I've got so much information to telegraph through its system, because the eye receptor of its mind system has to understand its energy patterns. It's very important that I keep giving you guys these videos, especially now, because the portal activations are going to change colorations through your body simulator, okay? When it changes colorations, you're going to see letters, numbers, and shapes, okay, everywhere you go. Okay, so it's an observation through a realization of what's happening with your colorations. Once you understand your vibrations, then you can connect through lines. Okay, because like I said, it's very important. Once you go outside, everything is lined through a frequency level. You have to understand its communication and where it is through its gamma ray system. Okay, so everything is located through a point division. Okay, and then you can uprise and put it into a higher dimension. But you really have to understand what's going on with the transformation of lights in the third eye. How is it connecting? Is it connecting through the mind, or is it connecting through the heart, or is it connecting through the soul? Everything has to connect, but it's a different waving, energetic weather pattern that's connected through an interforce connection of an interrelation system that's connected through all realms of friendship, relationship, and partnership of all vibrational community systems. Okay? Yeah, it's resonating. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Feel free to go to my PayPal account, Linda, if you want to get your upgrades and get into a body simulator. It's understanding that I take everybody, they've been really successful in understanding what a body simulator is. It's taken 3 division levels of a human system to a vibration of a dimensional identity force system and puts you into a stratosphere. Okay, not just the atmosphere. Okay, because I created a whole new division of a chakra system. Okay, of 12. Right? 7 within the body of the simulation, and then 5 within its atmosphere, which is its stratosphere, which is in its biodome, which is biotherm. okay, because that's where the 5-dimensional vibration system is, through humanity's system. So everybody has to understand their body simulator and how it works through coloration patterns. They have to understand interforce connections, they have to understand the relations, and they have to understand their interforce of everything through force recognition and force when it cycles through its traveling mechanisms. Okay, so a lot of people have been going to my PayPal account because of that. Okay, because they're trying to understand everything through its energy of its cycles, of its intelligence. And like I said, extremely powerful testimonies that everybody's been happy with. And it's going to keep uprising you faster and faster, because the old method of the chakra system is good for so many locations through meditation. But if you want to high rise to higher division and bring your cycles to faster and faster mode systems, you have to go through the new chakra system, which I also created through myself, as I am an Archangel Azareth, demigods, and infinity of its gods, through its mortal of its soul of its gods. So I connect all realms through demigods, its connection to mortal gods, and everything through its connection of its infinity cycles of circles through dimensional angelic realm systems. So my waving patterns through its connection with angelic realms, wind spins its cycle systems, okay? It flies to its mechanisms where it's connected through its illumination of a yin and yang. Okay, that's my energy cycle. That's my communication line signal. So if you want to ask for my help, just call for Archangel Azareth, and I come to you through its provisions of a yin and yang system. So if you see your perceptions and you go wherever you see, you're going to see a yin and yang. That's me connecting through communication. Once you stand, the angelic realms has so many communications. They're trying to communicate with you. They're trying to put energy into. They're trying to react through stars, through planet systems. Okay, that's understanding that the portal activation is so big and so large, it connects all around. So it's understanding that the portal, okay, is connecting through so many galaxy systems, so many connection of energy waving patterns. Okay, so once we understand what's going on through a body simulator, then understand its communication through its line signals. Can you make a video of your daily routine? I'm very curious. How much do you meditate? It depends on the cycle divisions and the ground formations through the astral planes and everything through the connection of so many cycle divisions. I connect on so many realms of atmospheres. I mean, I'm in 150,000 years per second of optical units that are connected through cycle systems, through sector units. They connect through my mind frequency system. So it's 150,000 years of information through energy of intelligence that goes into my mind system 7 days a week, okay, per second. So it's extremely fast through its routines. And like I said, the mind just gets more powerful as we go, okay? Because once it goes powerful through its connection, it connects on its own self, and it controls its own self, okay? So it's not just the higher self. It's not just meditation. It's going way beyond its recognition, okay, through its humanity of its system, because those behaviorals change everything through vibrations. Okay, so if I went to my systems right now and I connect around this, you should feel the energy right now through my hands, my fingertips, okay? 5-dimensional level of transformation light system through its energetic patterns, through its hand formations of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 within its center with its activation codes. Now, basically, if you see this, you can see a cloud in my hand, okay? It's understanding how to use your body system and how to use the provisions through its projector of your hologram system, because everything in space is holographic. You just have to understand the simulation through its force, where it comes under its speed recognition, okay? So everybody should see a cloud right there, right there. There should be a cloud right there. They should be seeing stars through my hand formations, okay? So it's understanding how to communicate with your thoughts. It's understanding use your positive thoughts, and it's understanding how powerful you are through conceptions of confident levels, of conscious levels, okay? So once you get your balance, then you can high rise to a higher division, but you want to keep high rising that body simulated through the chakra system. So yeah, so you saw clouds and stars in my hand, see? That's twitching your hair right now. The follicles of its hair system, it's understanding it's working its hydraulics. Everything through its provisions, through its thoughts and its recognition. I can change anything through DNA structure in seconds now. Okay, it's understanding what you have to understand what pantheism is, monotheism, and astral. Those are combinations of gods. Okay, it's understanding that a god of a manifestation can go in a transformation of a human vessel system. That's where I got into everything through its connection of the cycles, how it goes in its circle. So it's understanding everything that's going on with his ancestry. It's understanding where the chakra system comes from. It's very powerful. When you create things, they become extremely real to the mind system, okay? Because I allocate in all the locations now of space and time, okay? So it's understanding you're there, you're here, everywhere, okay? I'm there with you right now through energy. That's how powerful you can be. That's understanding what space and time is, okay? So your connection with space and your time zones, okay? Time zones are very important. And again, you get into the army of its time. So the whole understanding is you, okay? And how powerful you are, okay? The more you uprise through your connection, the more force recognition you'll find your focus, your awareness, your surroundings, okay? And like I said, that subconscious becomes its conscious to its super of its consciousness, okay? And then you get that brain frequency system, how the mind is so powerful, it creates on its own, okay? Just imagine that, okay? Everything in space is through the simulation of its speed force, okay? So it's very powerful on how a mind, through the hydraulics, okay, of the simulation of its electric system, can connect through its mind system and create its own brain frequency system, okay? That's understanding how powerful what a mind is. It's going way beyond anything, okay? Through its thought process, through its heart's condition, everything through its soul. It's how to reach the mortal soul, okay? Because a lot of people don't know what the mortal soul is. You can't comprehend that in a book, okay? You can only comprehend it of what it is to you, okay? It's not a definition in a way of saying, okay, I know my ABCs and 1, 2s, and 3s. It's understanding way beyond of what the mortal soul is. It's an ancestry, okay? It's a collaboration, okay, of past, present, and future. But it goes way beyond that because I know my DNA structure. Now, if you understand your DNA structure through your connection energy force, then you understand the mortal state and how you can reach your levels, okay, through its conscious levels of its higher force connections, through its interforce connections, and everything that self-evolves through its atmospheres of communications through their higher self, the galactic, the matrix, the simulation, anything through the mortal and into the gods. So, Anthony, how you doing? Azareth. Yep. But it's nice to see you, Electric God. Anthony, feel free to watch my Space Discoveries episode 3. Make sure you watch 1 and 2 because it understands communication. I don't put up those videos just for everybody to watch. I put up those videos because that's what goes on in space. Okay? Yeah, they're picture frames of images and all that, but those images are extremely real. I'm just telling you how you connect through the mind system, how everything is connected through the hydraulics, through its portal of its code frequencies, and how you can travel from here and there. Okay? It's not just meditation. It's understanding you're in space and you can change dimensional through portal activations and go into so many orbs. You can go into through a ground formation of a portal system, go into its grounds and go beneath. You can go up and through into a wall system if you understand its calculation. You have to understand its location, you have to understand its vibration, and you have to understand its line frequency system through its energy cycles of the singularity of its number system. Okay, that's where we get into the paraphrasing and everything through its connection of the symbols. Okay, once you get into the symbols and then you understand everything through weather patterns, then we get into the stratospheres, then we can understand more communication with dimensional Earth. Okay, it's very important everybody tries to understand what the dimensional Earth is and why it's here. Why is it upgrading? Why is it uprising? Why is it changing location? Why is it vibrating faster? Okay, these are happening for purposes. Okay, so if it's happening to the dimensional Earth, it's happening to you. Okay, so but it's great to see everybody. Wow, look at that. Half an hour. Ooh, half an hour. I said half an hour. It's only 24:58. See? That's what I mean. Okay. So that's like 5 minutes ahead of time. Every day you're in a different day through space and time. So it's understanding. It's not just seeing yourself in space, but knowing you're in space and time every single day through communication. That mind, it gets stronger and stronger every single day through the brain frequency system because it becomes its own energy intelligent system. Okay. So it's kind of like taking over you, but it's a new you, right? But it goes way beyond recognition when it comes to the higher self and communication of chakra systems. Okay. This is understanding with everything through its vibration of its mind signal. So that's what everybody has to get an understanding of. But like I said, if anybody wants to donate or contribute to my PayPal account, that's great. I'll authorize your divisions and give you self-revelation to illumination light system. Okay. It's understanding that I can go beneath your soul, understand your communications levels, and know exactly what's wrong with your body system instantly. Okay. That's how powerful the mind is and what it does. It's how to read the soul of other souls. Okay. So it's when you're left, your brain tries to understand something that can't, but once it tapped in, you just know. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what it is, Linda. Yep. Father's left, mother's right, you're in the center. Remember, you're always in the center of everything. That's how you get your balance. Father's on the left, mother's on the right. You're in the center of its cycle through its system where it's connected through its angelic realms of archangels and angels. Okay? Because there's always illumination of light and dark every single day. That's understanding communications of father and mother cycles that are connected through its magnesium force highway information system. Okay? So, anyway, I think, yeah, it's extremely complicated. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. You're pretty informative with that, Linda. Yeah, it's more of a feeling. Yeah, yeah. You feel the energy going into you, and now you just have to understand what the mind is. What is it doing through its conceptions? How is it registering uh, live images or direction or force recognition of everything through its connection of its scanning to its connection of its hearts and everything through the soul. Okay, because the panel divisions, okay, are connecting through the mind system. The frequency levels of the hydraulics is understanding everything through calculation when it understands its locations. Okay, because like I said, everything you pick up, okay, is a different dimension through a vibration. Okay, so we have to think along the lines now, knowing that everything that you see is energy of intelligence. Okay, you start off with the thought. Okay, you can mix it up, it doesn't matter, but as long as you have the 4 divisions of the energy of its elements, okay, through the 4 of its body, energy, thought, okay, energy and thought, okay, think that in your head, energy and thought, okay, energy, thought, heart, energy, thought, heart, energy, thought, heart, vibration, okay, those 4, okay, and then you got the 4 atmospheres, okay, of the air forcing winds, air waving cycles of its continuum, of its traveling mechanisms. And then you get the force recognition, everything through its connection of its water's containment, its water's continuum. Okay. Then you got the fire conception of its ground formations, vibration systems. Okay. Then you got everything through its connection of nature's core, through its atmospheres, Earth. Okay. So those are 8 elements that you have to follow up on. Okay. Then it goes way beyond that. Then you understand intelligence of the energy. Okay. Because everything you see, okay, yes, it's a human vessel, but you have to understand everything is different communication. This is different communication. This is different communication. This is different communication. These are in different dimensional realms. Okay, it's just a hand, but when you're in space, these are different. These are connected energy wavings right here. This is electronic interference. These lines are connected through planet systems. Okay, that's how you have to understand everything through the scanning mode systems. So you really have to understand your formations when it comes to light and dark and its communication between father and mother, left and right, and everything to the center. Okay, and its corrections when it comes in its provisions, its proactive systems, through its gamma ray system, through its connection, through your human motions, okay, because it affects everything through your body system or your body simulator, okay. You have to get a connection with your definitive breath, how to breathe in, how to breathe out, okay. Those are going to form you a lot better if you know how to communicate, okay. That uprises everything through the unconditional, okay. 2, it's conditional, okay. That's what it is. Conditional is its balance. Unconditional is everything around its balance. Okay, so you have to understand line frequency systems. You have to understand balance through its connection. Okay, you have the physical, the mental, and the psychological. Okay, because you won't be able to connect with line of communication if you don't have those 3 elements: physical, mental, and psychological. Split in the center, which is power of you, the center of you. You are the center of everything that you reside on through its location of its balance. So I know. Yeah, because the energy cycles, every time I go through a planet systems, it's different location centers, right? And I communicate with so many energy force systems, archetypes, beings, those ones that planet zoom down like that. They're energy light pods. They're connected through the XT1 system, XT1F system, XT1G system. Okay, there's so many different energy pod systems through the hydraulics of its entry. Okay, you have to understand line division, security, defense line system, vibration system, dimensional realm systems, electrolytic systems, energy vibration systems, meteorological, gamma ray systems. It's connection to all vibrations. So that's how powerful it is. When the energy comes into you, it's energy of intelligence that's communicating through the mind system. Okay, so you're traveling into thousands and thousands and thousands of years and bringing back energy of intelligence, of knowledge. Okay, so mastering that is mastering everything through your body. Mastering that masters everything through the mind. Okay, to the heart and to the soul. Okay, the soul is everything through its wholeness, its grace, its holiness, its godliness, its cleanliness. It's the unconditional of everything through its love. Love is the biggest thing that you can have through vibration. Okay? So once you understand letters, numbers, and shapes, you understand everything through the frequency levels of line symbols. So, 1 second. So, but I want to bring to everybody's attention how powerful things are when you go through its interforce of its space and time connection. It's not just, like I said, it's not just meditating. You have to understand everything through space and time is its connection through pixels and diagrams, illustrations, pictures, hologram systems, entity force systems, archetype systems, planet systems, gravity systems, planet systems, vibration of energy systems, miracle systems, high energy gamma rays, GPS location systems. There's also heat signatures that you got to get formed with through communication. So, but once you get friendship, relationship, partnership with line signals, then we can work towards its connection through its atmosphere systems. So, yeah, those elements are extremely powerful, Linda. It's very, very important to understand your traveling mechanisms. So, So everybody have any questions they'd like to find out about anything that is relatable to you and its connection through you? I'd like to know how you guys are doing through your health system, how you're doing through locations, how you're doing through all realms of vibrations, dimensions, portals, activations. The hardest thing to understand is that your perception changes for a reason. Your eyes change for a reason. Your body changes for a reason. That's going through transformation manifestation. Now, this is a video going way, way back. Okay, but like I said, I like to give reviews. Once you understand how powerful of what happens, everything through the particle system will change through its DNA structure. Okay, you have to understand perceptions because it changes. If you want to communicate with anything, it changes its color through its eyes, and it sees it through its hologram system. It sees it through its magnetic force. Okay, then you understand the hydraulics of its mind because it's scanning everything through its modes. So it's extremely, extremely powerful stuff what the mind is. Working back towards stabilizing. Yeah, once again. Well, that's good. Yeah, refining, finding your balance, counterbalance everything. Yep. But I just want everybody to know how powerful activation codes are. You have to understand how powerful portals are because portals are everything through its connection. Okay. So what that means is that dimensional Earth is going through a portal right through, goes on its rotation system. Okay. It goes on its vibration, through its electrical system, through its gamma rays, and its connection through its gravity center. Okay. Now it's high rising faster and faster. And that portal is going extremely fast. Okay. It has to reach its balance through its dimensional Earth. Okay. Once it goes through a plasma tunnel. Once it goes through a plasma tunnel, then it high rises to its location. Okay. And that's how we connect through its humanity of its vibration, through the singularity of its line system. So. Oh, you're extremely welcome, Linda. It's AZRETH. Yeah. Call upon me and I'll help you any which way I can. And if you want to high rise your vision, let me know. So. How can I learn all this where I started? Because it's very complicated. I'm 19. I'm very conscious of my age. I hear at the moment listening to you. This is, of course, everything is by choice. Okay, you're born with it. It's just understanding how to get into that interforce of you, the real you, of who you are through space and time. Okay, because you are an entity force, travel mechanisms through connection, through vibration of dimensional sets, what puts in line communication through letters, numbers, and shapes, through allocations of locations, pixel divisions, through the hologram system. Okay, so it's really trying to be informed of who you are, who you're supposed to be, right? So if you want to get a better understanding, just like I said, contribute and donate to my PayPal account and I'll help you out. I'll give you a new body system. I'll bring you up to a transmission light system through your connection. Everybody is on a different vibration. Okay. I can't put everybody on that same vibration. They have to understand their knowledge of its intelligence. They have to understand their frequency levels. Okay. Because you can tune up or you can tune down, right? So it's understand I take that illumination of light and bring it to its higher force connection. That's what you want to do. So But you can also watch my videos. Electric God. I got over 500 videos now, I think. So it's complex. It's complicated through. It's just communicating only with the mind now and the brain, because the mind has its own brain through space and time. Okay. Just like you have a human mind and a human brain through a human vessel on the human earth, dimensional earth, right? Mine is connected through its mind frequency system through an allocation of all locations of vibrations through space and time. So it's understanding that you're always ahead of time. And that's how you connect through all vibrations through its balance of a community system. Okay? People are trying to understand what is space and what is time. How do I reach those conscious levels? You can't reach those conscious levels until you understand line systems. You have to understand alignments. You have to understand grids. You have to understand gravity centers. You have to understand locations. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I do. But like I said, watch the videos. Let me know what you think. Questions or comments are great. I'm here to help and guide you wherever you need to go. So starting is good though, because it gives you balance of where you want to go. How do I get there? What do I have to do to get there? Right? Questions on questions. Your body is a question. Your ego is questioning you every single day through your life system. It's how to keep that balance through the light and dark every single time through its force recognition. And that's how it gets balanced through the mind, the heart, and the connection of the mortal of its soul. So it's really connecting with your mortal self. And then you understand your soul of itself. Yin and yang. Excellent, Linda. Linda, you're going to be shocked. You're going to uprise quicker and faster. Your vibrations are going to go in its continuous force. Trust me. It's going to be powerful stuff. You're going to be in the stratosphere. So be prepared. And you'll be talking faster and a lot more knowledgeable through intelligence. So that's why I set up a PayPal account, because a lot of people don't understand what I'm doing. They don't understand the mind. You have to understand the A, B's, and C's of what's going on with its 1, 2s, and 3s. Okay? So it's kind of like, the alphabet, A to Z, A to Z, right? Well, it goes way beyond. Okay? So it's not just A to Z for us. Okay? It's A way beyond. Okay? So it's way beyond every other letter, every number, and every other shape, through an activation, through vibration, through an energy of intelligence. Okay? Through the singularity of line system. Okay? Everything goes way beyond. There's never an end. That's the beautiful thing. Okay? There's no end of anything. And that's understanding that you keep high rising faster and faster and faster and faster. And everything through your perception is going to change. Everything through your knowledge, everything through your intelligence, everything through your body. And you get so force recognized, you'll know exactly what you're doing every single day without any hesitation. It's all about getting that balance through counterbalance. It's all about getting alignments, okay, through line signals, through communications and air wavings, and its connection through its radioactive signals to its connection to its gamma ray systems. So they did that last time too. I appreciate you. No, I'm not talking fast. Oh, you will. Trust me. Yeah. Trisha, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Well, everything's justified. How powerful do you think your body is to you? Your health system, how important that is to you? Okay, put that thought in your head and then just channel this division on my PayPal account. Okay, a lot of people have been paying a lot more, because they, like I said, Michael, for example, he's high rise through his division. And it's understanding, if you believe yourself and you believe me, everything through its force is recognized, right? And that's how you get healed faster and faster. So what I always go by, Trisha, whatever you paid last time, you can pay again. Okay, if you can't think of, because it's more about donating and contributing. Okay, it's understanding how important your body is to you through vibration. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. And it's a beautiful thing, because the new chakra system that I created is going to uprise into the stratospheres. So it's a whole new coloration. It's a whole new information panel of energy of intelligence system. Okay, it's high illumination light of energy cells that go in the body system, right? The body simulator. Okay, and then right away you're connected through me, which is Archangel Azareth. I'll be your protection, connection, energy force every single time you rise upon me and call upon thee. Okay, when you call upon thee, you're going to see how powerful, okay, I am through anything, through its connection. Because I have my own communication line signal through yin and yang now. Okay, the river stream, okay, the gardens of Eden, the angelic realms. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're doing exceptionally well, and you'll see it right away. You'll connect in a higher form of communication. Everybody has to connect through line division. So yeah. Yeah, just go under my Unified Ascension Master Healing under my PayPal account. If you have a PayPal account, you have to have a PayPal account. Okay, you make one up. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. You put your information in, and then you'll see me, Unified Ascension Master Healing. You put the donate amount that you want to put in. Okay, it goes through me. You get healed right away. So yeah. Okay, great. So you have that already set up. Just go to Unified Ascension Master Healing Service. Okay, put in the donate what you want. Okay, it will go through my account, and then I'll get a recognition through your email, through my email, and then I'll know exactly who's who. And then I'll upgrade your system. Great, good stuff. That's great. It's knowing that your body is the most important thing that you need in your life system, because it connects to the mind and it connects to your up and coming super brain through the spiritual realm of its brain. Okay, that's a start. Once you get into the spiritual realm fully and completely, you are getting connected with communications of your mortal soul. Okay, it's how to connect through the spiritual realms. Okay, through the crown chakra. You have to understand communication fully and understand everything through line frequencies. Okay, because if we don't understand how to connect lines to make triangles or pyramids or activation codes, okay, then there's a problem, because everything in space is connected through lines. Okay, so, but that's what you got to do, Kitty. It's very simple to do. Yeah. You're going to formulate a lot faster through the mind frequencies. The hydraulics is going to work around you. You're going to understand your communication through your voice, your perceptions, your mind system, and your scannings. So you're going to understand everything more, okay, through information. Okay. Basically, what it is understanding that people that you communicate with is intelligence. Okay. They could be a low frequency, medium, or high frequency, or higher frequency. Okay. Now it's a time to understand how to communicate with line signals through simulation of line systems. Okay. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, you know, it's yeah, it is. But thing is too, is you're gonna find your balance a lot more quicker now. Okay, it's understanding how to have that as um, a knowing truth that what happened is knowing everything of its continuous force, because then it becomes a memory through vibration. Okay, so your father will always be there with you through its vibration. Okay, so just so you know that it's very hard to connect, especially when a loved one passes or a friend or anything through its relations. It's really, really hard to understand life and death. Okay. But knowing that life and death is not a fear, it's just fear itself, then you overcome its fear through its life system. Okay. Try to understand that. It's very poetic. It's understanding everything through the life core of its balance. Okay. So yeah, getting over it is very hard, but also remembering, you know, everything around its cycle that's good. And that's what makes you happy, knowing you had your happy moments, and you don't want to have any regrets with anything that passes through vibration. Okay. Because you're going to get in that karma, and it's going to go on a negative side. You always want to let yourself go through its surrender. Okay. You want to forgive everything. Okay. That's where you want to go. Okay. But knowing that you have your health stream, knowing that you have your life system, knowing you have your mind, your body, and your soul through its connection, you can see yourself, okay, through illumination light, okay, of power of its connection. And that's going to help you through your balance. That's going to help you through anything that's happening with people that pass away, family members, you know. But yeah, it's hard to comprehend. It really is. And there's reasons why these things happen. Okay. It's, how do I say this? It's already been written through the planet system. They live that location system. Okay. That's how I know everything through planet systems. Understanding why you have a life system. You are given a human vessel, like I said. Now it's up to you how you live that life system through its program system, through the mind system. Okay. Because your thoughts are connected through the mind. So the more negative thought you put in there, the more less of its life stream it lives through its illumination light. Okay. The more power of its force recognition through its force of its awareness, through its continuum, okay, will uprise higher to your life system. Okay. So you live a more of a life status quo system through transformation light system. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you can use me. Maeve Gold used that. I cleared Maeve Gold, a stage 4 cancer. Okay. That's how powerful the mind is and what it can do. Yeah, forgive. Yeah, without regrets. Hmm. You'll feel better with your body and your mind and your soul system, because the soul is everything through its connection. Okay, so. But it's never easy. It's never easy, especially if it's a loved one, parents. Uh, but things get better over time. And once you see that, you'll see your active mode systems generate faster and faster. You'll see your location centers. You see your meditations go higher wind force faster. Everything that's going to modify yourself is going to reach your connections to everything through your balance of itself. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to top out now. I got to go through a transformation light system and change the hydraulics through a light circuitry system that's connected through a planet system. It's on the other location system of the solar system. Okay. So love you guys very much. And thanks very much for donating and contributing to my PayPal account. I'll keep you informed what's going on. We have a big day tomorrow. Okay. We're going to do a lot of illustrations on line frequency systems through line fragmentation systems. I'm going to deactivate through its activation mode system and show you how you connect on all realms of dimensional set systems. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Adios.